Alright guys, so as you can see, it's not completely dark out yet. Go me. Okay, so one thing I want to say first. If you hear noise in the video, that's okay. I found little sound machine thing that I have, and it has a bunch of sounds. So I'm gonna start using it to like spice up the videos a bit, okay? Okay. So again, you need to be in a safe space, have no sharp object near you, water, and need to ask your parents for permission before taking the rest of this class. Let's go into stretching. Alright guys, so time for stretching, let's go. So, stretch up, down, forward, up, down. Alright, now stretch across. Give yourself a big hug. Stretch out, do it on the other side, big hug. Alright, now neck rolls. Other way. Alright, good. Wrist rolls. We're gonna do some stretch kicks, so they're just front kicks but without chambering or rechambering. You're just gonna stick your legs straight up and go that way and just do a few on each leg. Come back. Do more kicks. I'm coming back. It's gonna stretch like hamstring. Make sure you're nice and loose up and not tight down there, okay? Alright, now we're gonna sit down. So I'm sitting in my spot. Alright, sit down, stretch your legs out like this. Touch one leg, switch over. 3, 2, 1. So now your stretch is gonna stretch your hamstrings. Grab, stretch, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, toes up, back straight, well, for straight as you can get while leaning down. Hands down, breathe in, breathe out. 3, 2, 1, back up. Again, breathe in, breathe out. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Each time you want to try and get farther. And you take this class a lot, then you want to try to, your goal is to get your nose to touch the ground. I do know someone who can do this, and it's Christopher Labari. See my other videos, then he was in one of them with the kicks. But you want to try to, your goal is to get your nose to touch the ground. And your goal is also to get your legs to be full split. I clearly can't do that, but that's why you want to work on this every day, alright? So here, breathe in, stretch, breathe out. Alright, good. That is all for stretching. Let's move on to our warm-ups. Alright guys, so for our warm-up today, I have some wrapping paper. Okay, if you have wrapping paper at your house, that's cool, you can use that. Or you can just use 2 sticks that you find outside, or anything to mark 2 spots, okay? Hopefully these don't roll down my driveway. Okay, let's put these down. So you pick 2 spots and you stay there, alright? They're pretty far apart. Okay, that one down. Okay, so what you're gonna do, you're going to start at the first one. You're going to run all the way down to the second one. Run. Okay, now put 2 feet on one side of it. The other side, you're going to jump in and jump back out, okay? Like doing the hokey pokey. All right. Okay, jump back in and jump out. So you're going to jump in and out twice. And then you can, okay, so we're going to do inchworms all the way out, okay? So, if you know what that is, then I will show you in the next video. Okay, so, I'm back. It might be the next day, but I'm back. Alright, so, I'm going to show you what an inchworm is. Alright, so, show it that way. She's going to go down, and she's going to go out into a push-up position, and she's going to inch back up, okay? So now she's going to show you what you guys will be doing for coming this way. So you guys are going to do the inchworm until you get to the other wrapping paper or object you have, okay? So that's what you guys are going to be doing. Do it 3 times, starting from here and going there. 1, 2, 3, okay? Ready, set, go. Okay, so last week for our karate skill, what we did is I made like a little form for you guys with the move that we had, chop, punch, front kick. So you guys I'm gonna add a little bit to it with the moves that we already know, and then you guys can add moves that you know. So first we'll practice the chop, punch, front kick, and then we'll add I think 2 moves maybe. All right, so guard stance, chop, punch, front kick, guard stance, chop, punch, front kick. One more time. Chop, punch, front kick. Okay, so I'm going to do it this way just so you can see it if you're confused. Okay, so this is your left hand. So if you look at it, it makes an L. Okay? Okay, so this way. Guard stance, chop, punch, front kick. One more time. Chop, punch, front kick. Alright, so you could have been practicing that with me, but I'm going to give you guys, you guys can go practice that 3 times. Alright, so we're back. Hopefully you just practiced that 3 times. Now we're going to add some moves onto it. So, we have the chop, punch, front kick. Normally, I was just going to go pump front kick, but we don't know that yet. So, chop, punch, front kick, we know a side kick. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a side kick. But instead of just a side kick, we're going to take our feet like this. Yeah, you can see my feet. Take your feet like this, and we're going to go together, okay? But when we do this, we want to make sure this one, our left one, makes an L, goes in, and it makes an L with our feet, okay? So you're going to slide it in, boom, and now go like this. Slide in and turn your foot so your feet are making like an L, okay? I'll show you that again. I don't know if it's easier to see this way, but I'll show you this way. Together, and make sure it's an L, okay? So that's what we're going to do going this way. We're going to do our chop, punch, front kick, and then we're going to get our guard stance with our belly button facing that way. Our right foot is in front, so it makes a backwards L. Okay, now we're going to slide in, make sure our toe is facing that way, making our L, and we're going to do our side kick. Okay, practice that a few times. Practice it with me. Chop, punch, front kick, guard stance, slide up, make an L, and side kick. Okay, we'll do it 2 more times. Chop, punch, front kick, guard stance, slide up and make an L with your feet, and side kick. Okay, 1 more time. Make sure you're doing this with me. Chop, punch, front kick, guard stance, slide up, side kick. Okay, so a few things that you need to make sure that you are doing. Make sure that you are chopping, with your front hand, and that should be your left hand because your left foot is in front, okay? You're punching with your back hand, which makes it your right hand. Makes a backwards L. You are front kicking with your back leg, and you're landing forward into our guard stance, okay? So make sure to do that front kick. You're not stepping back. You're going front kick, landing forward into our guard stance, okay? Another thing, you need to make sure after we do our chop, punch, front kick, you're landing your guard stance. Obviously, we just said that. Slide up. We're not just putting our feet together. Make sure it makes an L. This is important so you don't hurt your knees when you do that side kick, okay? So slide up, make an L, and your kick out. If you need help with any of these moves, you can obviously go back to the other videos, okay? Because we've learned all of these in the past ones, okay? So do it again. We're going to add one more move. Chop. Actually, no, I'll have you guys go practice that 3 times after I practice it with you one more time, okay? 3 is our lucky number, I guess, today. Chop, punch, front kick, land, slide up, side kick. Okay, go practice that 3 times. Okay, I'm going to add in one more move, and then after this, I want you to add at least 2 more moves onto this, okay? If you show me your video underneath this, if you put a picture of your video, or a picture or video under this of you doing this form, then maybe we can use some of your moves next week when we add more to this, okay? So, chop, punch, front kick, land forward, slide up, make an L, side kick, take our front hand, which now our right foot is in front, so our right hand that makes a backwards L is now in front. So we're going to use that hand, we're going to point and back fist. Okay, we're going to do that again. Chop, punch, front kick, land in a guard stance. Slide up, make an L, side kick. Take our right hand, backwards L, point, back fist. Okay, so I want you guys to go add some moves to that after we practice it, obviously. So I'm going to have you practice it 3 times. Do it one more time facing this way so I make sure you absolutely know what you're doing. Practice it 3 times, and then after that. So chop, punch, front kick, land, slide up, make an L with your foot, side kick, boom, and back fist with our right hand. Okay, so go practice that 3 times and come back to me. Alright, so last in the warm-ups we used like wrapping paper. You could use something else, but I'm going to use a Christmas tree for our parkour. It's a mini Christmas tree. I'm not jumping over a full-size tree. But you guys can get something, if you have like a Christmas tree like this, or like any other like Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever holiday you celebrate in December, you guys can use something from that to jump over. So I'm going to put mine down. Okay. We're going to jump over the side of it. I just fell. We're going to jump back over it, okay? So that's 1, okay? Okay, I'm saying okay a lot. Now, we're going to jump over the front of it, just like so. Okay, that is 1. I'm not going to make you jump back over it, because we will practice that later on. That's pretty tricky. We'll maybe practice that like inside with pillows, but I'm going to have you jump over side, back over it. That's 1. And then jump over front. That's another 1. I want you to do 5 of each. So 5 jumping this way, and 5 jumping this way, okay? Ready, set, go. Okay, so for our challenge / game thing, past few weeks I haven't known if it's going to be a game or a challenge. I know what I'm doing, I just don't know if it's a game or a challenge. So you guys can tell me if you think this was a really fun game or a really fun challenge, okay? So, for our challenge, we're going to get a guard stance, chop, punch, and you're just going to use the form that you have created with your 2 moves added on. If you have extra kicks, that's probably better for this, but it doesn't matter, okay? So chop, punch. This is going to be my example. I'm just going to use the first 3 moves. You're going to add in a jump from somewhere in the form. So obviously a jump front kick is a move. We haven't learned that yet. So what we're going to do, chop, punch, you're going to put your feet together, jump, and then do your kick and land how you normally would. If it's chop, you want to do, or punch, let's do punch. You want to do chop, feet together, jump, punch. You want to get back right into that stance that you would be in, but you want to add a jump into it. Okay? So make sure you're using the form that you made up with your added 2 moves. I don't want you to use the kick one. You can use the punch one. That's okay. All right, I'll give you some time. Ready, set, go. Alright, okay, enough of that. But that's the end of today's video. For credit, I want you guys to either put your form with your jumping into it, or just your form that you made, or just jumping that you had done over your Christmas or holiday object. Okay? Okay. This is a round of applause for all of you guys' hard work today. It goes on for so long. Alright, see you guys next week.